Shotguns are arguably the best weapons in 7 Days to Die Alpha 20, and in this episode of the Insane Nightmare Survival Guide, we're going to be going over the shotguns and how to get the most out of them on that difficulty in Alpha 20. If you enjoyed the video, be sure to hit that like button and let's get started. Shotguns are high damage, slow fire rate, close range weapons governed by strength and the boomstick perk. They include the pipe shotgun, the double barrel shotgun, the pump action shotgun, and the auto shotgun. Now obviously the shotgun is only really useful at close range. Almost all combat in this game happens at close range anyway, which means shotguns have an inherent advantage in a game like this compared to the other weapons. But shotguns also have an incredible advantage on nightmare run speed as well, and that is that the boomstick perk specialises in giving your shotgun shots stuns, which in Insane Nightmare basically slows the zombies down to regular speed, giving you a lot of room to breathe. The boomstick perk also gives you higher damage, faster fire rate, faster reloads, leg shots which cripple zombies, and you get that brutal stun which stops zombies in their tracks. Shotguns have one of the better skill books in the game. The Shotgun Messiah book will give you extra damage, higher dismember chance within 3 meters, bonus damage against undamaged targets, and the completion bonus, which a lot of people dislike, the ability to one-shot most wooden blocks in the game. Some people dislike this ability though and will avoid completing the skill to keep it away, because they don't like randomly destroying wooden blocks in POIs. But I personally don't care, I just hit my targets. The book of course lets you craft the special shotgun ammo types and bulk craft the ammo types as well. Speaking of ammo types, the shotguns are unique in that they don't fire bullets. Most of the time when you're using your shotgun, you'll probably be using shotgun shells. These work by firing out 10 pellets which all do a base of 10 damage. If you want the full damage, you'll want a tight spread so that all 10 pellets hit the target. To craft shotgun shells, you'll need paper, buckshot and gunpowder, but there is also armor piercing slugs. These fire a single slug which does about 20% more damage than the maximum damage of shotgun shells, and they penetrate 50% of armor. Along with that, they also allow you to hit 3 zombies with one shot. This effectively allows shotgun slugs to do well over triple the damage of a regular shotgun shell, assuming there's a large enough amount of zombies around. Plus, you get that base 20% bonus damage on top of that. So if you were ever wondering if the shotgun slugs are worth it, yes, they are. They require bullet tips, polymer and gunpowder. They're not cheap, but they are definitely worth it in my experience. You don't have to worry about pellets going all over the place, you get more damage, target penetration and armor penetration. We also have breaching rounds which are specifically made for breaking blocks and popping open locked containers. They're pretty good, but the game does tend to throw time charges, lockpicks and gasoline at you, and all of those have a way of opening up containers just as effectively. And to craft them, you'll need forged steel, clay, gunpowder and scrap polymers. They're nice if you can get them from some quest rewards, but I really could not recommend these over any other way of opening containers. Earlier I mentioned 4 types of shotguns, which are the pipe shotgun, a single shot primitive shotgun with a painfully long reload. I would always avoid these unless you're absolutely desperate for some firepower. Double barrel shotgun is next. This one has 2 shots and is much more reliable and faster to reload. They're my go-to gun for my first horde night unless I get lucky and find a pump action in the first week. If you put a few points into boomstick, it has more than enough damage and reloads fast enough to wipe out any issues you could have early on in the game, and their extremely fast fire rate means you can easily pump 2 rounds right into one target for some really devastating kills. The next tier is the pump action shotgun, and it has a base ammo capacity of 8, but this can actually be slightly higher or lower because of how variable statistics works. You can also increase ammo capacity with the shotgun tube by 37.5%. It says +3 in the item description, but in the code it very specifically says 37.5%, so on higher roll magazine sizes, you might get more from your tube extender. Pump action shotgun is a solid weapon for horde nights in general combat, and the extra capacity really helps over the double barrel. And the final tier is the auto shotgun. The auto shotgun has a base of 16 shots and can be equipped with a drum magazine to double that. Each of these shotguns does more damage than the previous tier, with the auto shotgun doing the most, but the biggest difference is generally the magazine sizes. For the most part, there's no real reason to take a pump action shotgun, for example, over an auto shotgun, unless you just want the challenge of having less shots per reload. For attachments, I like to run laser sights for hip fire accuracy, foregrip again for hip fire accuracy, shotgun choke again for hip fire accuracy, and the drum magazine for the double magazine capacity. and if I'm using a pump action shotgun, I'll use a tube extender. Shotguns are good for close ranges, dealing lots of damage and stunning zombies. Can't go wrong with a shotgun build on Insane Nightmare. By the way, you should not neglect the run and gun perk from the agility tree, which will give you better hipfire accuracy, and more importantly, it will remove the reloading movement speed penalty. I'll be making a guide like this for every ranged weapon in 7 Days to Die, so subscribe if you want to see those, and in the meantime, if you want a build that makes use of shotguns, you can check out my Insane Nightmare Brute build, which is a step-by-step guide to making a shotgun and club build. Thank you to my channel members for making these videos possible, and thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.